Hey guys, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD, and we are back today with week number 7 in the TBU, in the Battle Union, not the TBU, but in the Battle Union, and this week we're going up against Enzo, aka Zodiac, and I need to pull up his team really quick. I cannot believe I'm doing this right now. I gotta pull up his team. I forgot to do that. Oh well. We're going up against Enzo and the Swhisskers. Enzo is such a great battler, and excuse me for a second as I pull this up. So professional. Enzo is such a good battler. He's an amazing battler. His record is actually only 3-3 right now. I don't think his record reflects on how good he actually is. He's actually a really, really good battler in my eyes, at least. He made it to the finals last season in the Battle Union. For TBU Season 1, and that itself is a huge accomplishment. He did lose to Anima in the finals though, but making the finals is huge, and that is a crazy thing that he made the finals. But with that being said, Enzo is an amazing battler. We're not going to doubt him at all. We're not going to underestimate him at all. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not going to do that at all. So before we go any further, I just want to make sure that this is recording my voice. It is fantastic. Quill actually helped me build this team a little bit. We threw some ideas at each other, and this is the final product. So huge thanks to Quill. Quill actually basically made the last set, the Scizor set that you'll see. Scizor, by the way, the Scizor set, it's pretty hype. It's pretty darn hype. Just going to say that right now. So let's go into the actual team now. So, well, not the actual team. Let's go over Enzo's team. Enzo's team is as follows. Bisharp, Starmie, Mamoswine, Nidoqueen, Gallade, Mismagius, Talonflame, Diggersby, Gourgeist, and Mega Audino. His bench, which he cannot use this week, is Guja, Serperior, and Doublade. He can't use them, though. So, with the first time I said, you should see them on the screen right now. I'm going to have my phone. By the way, my phone, this is my phone, and I'm reading off of it. So, alright. First things I noticed of his team. Talonflame destroys us. It absolutely destroys us. Talonflame is such a threat. It's such a threat. So the first Pokemon you can see on this team is going to be Arcanine. This is our way to deal with a Talonflame. Secondly, Gourgeist is actually kind of annoying for us since we don't really have stab ways to take it out besides Arcanine. So that's going to be a little bit of a threat. Mamoswine is always annoying, though we do have Mega Medicham now, which can deal with Mamoswine kind of well. Since we have Stab, that's super effective on it, and we have Bullet Punch, which is awesome. So we have ways to deal with that. Starmie is going to be a spinner. That's his only way to get rid of hazards on his team. Bisharp is a threat and a half since Arcanine, Intimidate is what we have to deal with Talonflame. Bisharp has Defiant. If we get an Intimidate off, he's going to get up to +1 because he goes -1, then +2, so he's at +1 if you do the math and stuff. I'm not good at math, but that's just what I'm saying. Diggersby is a threat. Life Orb Diggersby, there's no switch-ins at all. He has such a scary team. Like, I'm going to say that. He has such a scary team. Nidoqueen, Life Orb is also a huge threat. We do have Pokemon that outspeed it, though, so it's not too big of a threat if it's Life Orb, but it's a threat. It's a threat. Mismagius, we have ways to deal with Mismagius. I'm not too afraid of that. Same with Gallade, we have ways to deal with that. I'm not too afraid of that. But that's his team. Mega Audino also is there. I don't want that thing to sweep me. I'm just going to get that out of the way right now. I'm not getting swept by a Mega Audino today. Today is not the day. Or tomorrow. We're not getting swept by a Mega Audino. It's not going to be the day. So, with that stuff being said, let's go over the team now. So first up on the team, we have Lily, our Arcanine, our girl, Leftovers, Intimidate, Morning Sun, Toxic, Hidden Power Rock, and Flamethrower. Like I said, this is our way to deal with Talonflame. This set deals with every Talonflame variant. Shut up. I didn't even ask you a question. I hate that thing so much. Anyways, this is our way to deal with Talonflame. Hidden Power Rock to a Spit F Talonflame. It still is a 2-hit KO. So that's pretty darn cool if you ask me, especially with this 16 investment right there. It helps out a ton. Definitely going to be a 2-hit KO. I think it does 49 min, I believe. So it's going to be a 2-hit KO. I guess he can Roost, and it's going to do less. If he's like Toxic T-Flame, that could be an issue. He's going to have to Roost, and how much PP is Hidden Power Rock? Where's Hidden Power? Where's Hidden Power? 24 PP. Yeah, we can definitely outstall that. And if he's not Taunt, we can just Toxic him, and it's not going to be an issue. Toxic's really good for the Audino, too, because if we Toxic the Audino, if he's Calm Mind, he's not going to be able to set up and sweep us. If he's Heal Bell, we know he's not Calm Mind then. So it's kind of a win-win situation if we can get a Toxic on that, Getting a Toxic on the Gourgeist also would be amazing if we could do that. If he brings the Gourgeist, that's definitely something I want to do. I'm definitely fearing the Gourgeist, if you guys couldn't tell. Gourgeist is a giant threat, and I need to find ways to deal with that. But yeah, so that's Arcanine. Next up, we have Shiva, our girl Metacham, Mega Metacham with Pure Power, Fake Out, Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, and High Jump Kick. This handles most of his team pretty darn well. Zen Headbutt plus High Jump Kick combination actually is a chance to take out the Mega Audino, which is pretty darn cool because it's a Mega Audino. Even if he's max HP, max defense, bold, it's still a roll to take him out. Especially if he switches in before he Megas, then it's definitely going to be enough to take him out. So I thought that was pretty cool. Also, High Jump Kick just destroys his team. Besides, like, I mean, I think a 2 KOs or OKOs, everything besides the things that are immune, like Mismagius and Gorgeist. I think a 2 KOs or OKOs, everything, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it 2 KOs bulky T-Flame, though. I didn't calc that. Also, Nidoqueen, I don't think it 2 KOs Nidoqueen. But besides those, 2 KOs everything, which is awesome. I know it's like that's 2 things, and 2 things are immune, but everything else is 2 KOs or OKOs, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I don't know. Mega Metacham is just so strong. This spread, also I didn't mention the Arcanine spread. We sped crept a Bisharp, so because Bisharp hits 134, we hit 135. Because if we intimidate him, he's probably going to go for a knockoff. We can go for a flamethrower. It has a chance to take him out, especially after a life over, it's guaranteed. So yeah, there's that. And this special attack investment allows us to do like 3% more to Bisharp, which I thought was pretty cool. Why not have 3% extra damage? So yeah. Like this Metacham, I already said it. Pure Power, enough speed to outspeed a modest max speed Nidoqueen before we Mega Evolve, because it hits 128 and we hit 129. Also, after we Mega, we outspeed all his base 80s, being like, I don't know if Diggersby's base 80, but we outspeed that. We outspeed Nidoqueen, we outspeed Mamoswine, we outspeed Gallade, and we outspeed Bisharp. So we outspeed all base 80s and below after that, which is really cool. And yeah, that's the Metacham set. It's not really too much to it. It's just there to do its thing, put in the work. It's mostly here for Fake Out Bullet Punch combinations because that can put off a good amount of damage onto his team. So next up, we have Banded Snorlax. Have not brought this thing since week 1. And I just ripped. That was nasty. I'm happy to bring it back. Banded, Thick Fat, of course. Heavy Slam, Pursuit, Ice Punch, Double Edge. This set, this spread, or not the spread, but I mean the spread, max HP, max attack, Adamant, 4 and Spadef, because why not? Pursuits for the Mismagius or the Starmie, if we can catch those on a Pursuit. Double Edge just hits everything on his team really hard. Bandit, Heavy Slam, 2 KOs, Mega Audino. Do I need to say anything else about that? Do I need to say anything else about that? This is a small little check to the Mamoswine. I'm pretty sure he's not going to run Superpower. But it's a nice little check to the Mamoswine, I guess. It's not the best check, of course, but I think Abandoned Double Edge OKOs, or is really close to OKOing. I didn't run the calc since like week 1, but it does a lot of damage to the Mamoswine. I know that for sure. Nothing really takes 2 Banded Double Edges. Besides, I think Bisharp takes it, because that's, or anything immune takes it, like Mismagius and Gorgeist, of course. Nothing else takes 2 Banded Double Edges on his team, so it's pretty darn cool, in my opinion at least. It's Taylor Swift. I didn't say her name. Taylor Swift, our girl. Next up, we have Celery. Genderless Celery, so he's just, Celery's there. It's there. Celery's there. Choice Scarf Celery, U-Turn, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Psychic. The spread outspeeds base 80 Pokemon. I was about to say before we Mega. We don't Mega with Celebi. Not yet, at least. Not yet. Why is we the base 80s and below, which is awesome. We're Choice Scarf just so that we can get off that nice bit of damage. Also, I think he's going to bring a Scarfer on his team. I'm not sure what the Scarfer is going to be, but I do think he's going to bring a Scarfer. Whether it be, I don't know, Mamoswine or Talon. I don't even mean Scarf Talonflame. That's not a thing. Diggersby, Nidoqueen, or Mamoswine. I think one of those three are going to be Scarfed. Also, if we're Scarfed, we can hit the Starmie and kill it with an Energy Ball. So that's pretty cool. I have Energy Ball over Giga Drain for the damage because it OHKOs Starmie and it OHKOs the Mamoswine too. So I thought Energy Ball was better just overall. U-Turn just there. I wanted to put HM Power, but I didn't because Talonflame is just going to Brave Bird and kill us if he's banded. So I don't really want that to happen at all. And yeah, that's the Celery. Shadow Ball is for the Mismagius because, like I said, we don't really have too much for Mismagius, but Mismagius doesn't really have too much for us, if that makes sense at all. So yeah, that's Celery. That's Celery. And also, Psychic does pretty good damage to the Nidoqueen. It's OHKO if he's not invested in bulk at all. So that's pretty cool. Then next up, we have Banded Dragonite. I have not brought this at all this season. Banded Dragonite, max attack, max speed, just really simple set. I wanted to go Jolly, but I gave up on going Jolly because I needed to be able to kill the Mega Audino with Iron Head. We have multi-skill, of course. Extreme Speed, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Outrage. That's the set. With Adamant Banded, we can actually 2-KO the Mega Audino with Iron Head, which is pretty cool. I think we 2-KO or OHKO everything on his team also, which is pretty cool. Outrage 2-KOs everything on his team, besides Mega Audino, but Iron Head 2-KOs Mega Audino. So yeah, we 2-KO everything on his team, which is pretty darn cool. Hopefully, if we can save this thing for late game, we can E-Speed and just clean things up, as long as he doesn't have a Ghost type around. I think that'd be pretty cool. We have 2 late game I keep speaking too fast. We have 2 late game cleaners, being Scarf Celebi and being the Banded Dragonite. So that's pretty cool. Then next up, the most heat set I think I've ever built this season in the Battle Union so far. Most heat set. This Scizor, Haley. Also, Dragonite is Jade. Didn't know if I mentioned that. Dragonite our girl. And so Haley our girl. Choice Scarf, Technician, Defog, Hidden Power Rock, Vacuum Wave, and Super Power. Max speed basically and max special attack basically. And then 16 in defense so that we can take a Banded Brave Bird. Banded Brave Bird does 99% max. This set, hopefully it does well. Quill gave me the inspiration for this set. He told me that Milkshakes, he told me that little birdie named Milkshakes actually ran a Scarfed Scizor Technician with HP Rock to counter Quill's Talonflame one time. And I love the idea. So I went with this. I gave it Vacuum Wave for the Bisharp. If we're Scarfed, we have to be Bisharp, so it's kind of like a nice backup check to the Bisharp. Also, if we lead Scizor and he leads Bisharp, we Superpower and we kill it, which is pretty cool. Vacuum Wave does, I believe, 90% max. Or 95% max. So we can't Ocon with Vacuum Wave. We'd have to go for Superpower. But after one Life Orb hit, Vacuum Wave takes him out. Hidden Power Rock takes out Talonflame unless he's Spadef. If he's Spadef, it does around, I think, 80%. Somewhere around there. 80%-ish if he's Spadef. So that kind of stinks. But we only have 55 special attack. I don't know what I'm expecting from Scizor. But if he's not Spadef, we do take it out with the HP Rock. So we're Scarfed. We also be Talonflame. Unless he brings Jolly T-Flame with max speed, then we don't. But I doubt he's going to bring that because Adamant outspeeds everything he needs to. I think it speed ties with Raichu. I'm not sure. It either speed ties or it outspeeds Raichu by 1 point. Something like that. So I think he's going to bring Adamant nonetheless because I haven't even brought Raichu once this season. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring Adamant. And I just think he's bringing Adamant. We outspeed him if he is Adamant because we have this and he hits 179 if he's Adamant. So we do outspeed him if he's Adamant. And we can Power Rock him. So hopefully it goes well. I really think he's gonna. Alright, these are the things I'm afraid of with this team. I'm afraid of Talonflame, first of all, and Gourgeist. Those are the two things I'm afraid of with this team. You might be saying he has a Diggersby, he has a Mamoswine. Why are you not afraid of those? I am afraid of those, but I'm not as afraid of those because we have checks to those Pokemon. To Talonflame, we have one check being Arcanine. And to Gourgeist, we don't really have a check because if he's Synthesis, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp, and Leech Seed, if he's one of those variants, it actually puts in a lot of work against our team, which kind of sucks because I don't have anything for that set at all. Like, I don't have anything for that set. If he has Double Status, Leech Seed, and Synthesis, like, I can't. It's going to be really tough to beat that set if he does bring it. I'm really hoping he does not bring that set. You could say, oh, why don't you just bring this? That would beat that set. Well, I really like the way this team came out. Only thing that this team can't handle, in my opinion, is Gourgeist. And we have Arcanine for Gourgeist. If he doesn't have Toxic, then Arcanine can outstall him and beat him any day of the week. We can beat him with Arcanine any day of the week. But yeah, that's something. Things we need to watch out for. Bulk Up Gallade. I saw him use that last week against Frito. I don't want him to use that against me because that could really, really hurt. We only have 3 special tags actually because Arcanine's special, but it can really, really hurt us since if he's Spadef, the Flamethrower doesn't even break his sub, which is kind of disappointing, but it's the truth. Truth be told, it doesn't even break his sub, so that's kind of scary. Nidoqueen's also a bit of a threat, but we do have checks in Nidoqueen with Celebi, with Snorlax, with Medicham, and with Dragonites, though they're not switch-ins, except Snorlax is kind of a switch-in, but Shiva, Celery, and Jade are not switch-ins, but they can all check Nidoqueen pretty darn nicely. I was debating Earthquake over Ice Punch, but I decided for Ice Punch to hit Gourgeist a little bit harder in case he brings the Gourgeist, because Earthquake would have been nice for the Nidoqueen. Also, would have been nice if we predicted a Roost on T-Flame, but I felt as though Double Edge would be better even if we predict a Roost since they're almost going to do the exact same. Double Edge only does a little bit less. But yeah, so that's honestly, that's the team. I hope it goes well. How long is this? What has this been? This has been 13 minutes. Okay, so that's the team. Hopefully it goes well. I'm really excited to use this Scizor set. I think it's going to work. I put a lot of thought. I saw my mic. I put a lot of thought into this team. More so than any other week in the Battle Union this far. I built with Quill, like I said earlier. I built with Quill. Quill's an awesome guy. He's the anime guru, for crying out loud. He's one of the most awesome people I know, and he's such a great builder, honestly. I hope this team goes well against Enzo's team. Enzo is such a great battler. This battle is for playoffs. If we win, we lock our spot in playoffs. If we lose, we still need to fight for playoffs since Enzo would be on the same record as us. And depending on the score, he would have a higher differential or not. It would depend on how the score goes. But yeah, I think that's all I need to say. Enzo got destroyed by Banded Entei last week, so he's probably going to prep for Banded Arcanine this week. That's why I'm not bringing it. I was debating bringing Banded Arcanine, but I decided against it because he's probably going to prep a lot for it, and I decided to go with Banded Dragonite instead since it does better. In my opinion, at least it does better. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Hopefully that's the team. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, you know what to do. The like button's there for you. And that's actually pretty good. I like that. And if you didn't like it, you know what to do. that's there for you. And yeah, that's gonna be it. If you guys want, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this team. I really do like the team. I thought a lot about this team because this is such a huge match, such a huge week. You might be saying, why are you not max HP? This bulk investment allows me to take the least damage from knockoff from Bisharp. So yeah, that's everything. I just bit my tongue a little bit. I kind of hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I hope you guys enjoyed. The battle's gonna be up tomorrow, by the way. It's gonna be up tomorrow. Have such a great day, and until next time, have a nice shit.